Hey, audio enthusiasts! Welcome back to AudioAmbition. I'm your guide, Frank Kane, and you know what I believe. Better sound means better experiences, at home, in the car, or on stage. The entire home audio world is basically a fight between two big ideas. Dead simple convenience and no compromise power. But here's the thing, they're selling you hard on one when you might actually need the other. You've seen those ads, right? Cinematic sound from a single, sleek bar. Is it real? Spoiler alert, most people are buying an illusion of home theater, not the real deal. Before you spend a single dollar, you need to understand the one thing that truly separates a soundbar from an AV receiver. And trust me, it has nothing to do with the price tag. Here at AudioAmbition, I believe better sound means better experiences, at home, in the car, or on stage. Today, we're cutting through the marketing fluff to reveal what really belongs in your living room. The whole market is designed to be confusing. You walk into a store, see that shiny Dolby Atmos logo on a beautiful soundbar and think, perfect one-and-done theater sound. Then you spot a giant, intimidating black box called an AV receiver, plastered with knobs and inputs, surrounded by a dozen speakers. Overwhelm doesn't begin to cover it. One promises a simple one-cable fix. The other promises an authentic cinematic experience, but looks like you need an engineering degree just to plug it in. You're terrified of making the wrong, expensive choice, wasting money on a soundbar that doesn't deliver, or dropping serious cash on a complex system that's complete overkill for your apartment. This is the real conflict, team convenience versus team performance. The marketing for both is brilliant, but it's counting on your confusion. Today, that confusion ends. The sound battle, power versus physics. Let's not pull punches here. A high-end soundbar can sound very, very good. Premium models in 2025 are dangerously impressive, using sophisticated psychoacoustic processing and precisely angled driver arrays to create an expansive bubble of sound that seems to envelop your entire listening position. They can mimic height and width with startling effectiveness, giving you a genuine taste of that immersive audio you crave. But here's the hard truth. A soundbar is faking it. It's an incredible illusion, mind you, brilliant engineering wrapped in sleek aesthetics. An AV receiver with a dedicated speaker system doesn't have to fake anything. It uses pure, unadulterated physics. The key difference is something called discrete channels, and this is where the magic happens. In a real surround sound setup, every single speaker has one specific laser-focused job. The front left and right speakers handle the musical score and off-screen action with surgical precision. The surround speakers behind you don't just add ambient noise, they build the entire world, placing you right in the middle of it, like you're actually standing on that alien planet or inside that crumbling building. But the undisputed hero? The center channel speaker. Its main job is dialogue, and it locks voices to the screen with a clarity that a soundbar just can't physically replicate. Soundbars attempt to create a phantom center channel using clever phase manipulation, but if you sit even slightly off axis, voices can sound like they're floating somewhere in the corner of the room. With a dedicated center speaker, dialogue is always anchored precisely to the person talking, no matter where you're sitting. Then there's sheer physics. Component system speakers are just bigger. They have larger drivers that move significantly more air. This isn't about getting louder, it's about creating sound that has real weight, genuine dynamic range, and tactile presence. Explosions don't just rumble, they hit you in the chest with subsonic authority. The subtle rustle of leaves isn't vague background noise. It's a precise, locatable sound you can point to in three-dimensional space. A great soundbar gives you a foggy outline of the audio picture. A receiver system delivers a crystal-clear 8K photograph of sound. Winner? The AV receiver? It's not even a fair fight, it's just physics. The setup showdown. Simplicity versus control. Here's where the soundbar gets its revenge, and it's brutal. The appeal is undeniable, almost seductive. You extract the soundbar from its box, connect one HDMI cable to your TV's ARC or EARC port, plug in power, and you're done. Seriously. If it includes wireless subwoofer or rear speakers, they typically auto-discover and connect themselves through proprietary wireless protocols. 10 minutes maximum. Clean, simple, foolproof. The AV receiver? More involved, absolutely. You're running actual speaker wire to each driver location, connecting your Xbox, Blu-ray player, and Apple TV into the receiver's multiple HDMI inputs, then routing one clean signal to your TV. After physical connections, you run an automated calibration process using a precision microphone placed at your primary listening position, allowing the receiver's sophisticated DSP to analyze your room's acoustic signature and automatically balance the entire system. Sounds complex? You do it once. You invest one focused Saturday afternoon, and in return for that single session effort, you gain total control over your audio destiny. A central command hub for everything, granular control over every aspect of your sound signature. The wiring represents a one-time investment for massive long-term performance gains. Winner, the Soundbar. For pure out-of-the-box plug-and-play simplicity, it's the undisputed champion. And the money math. Upfront cost versus long-term value. Let's talk economics, because this isn't straightforward. On the surface, soundbars appear more budget-friendly. You can acquire a solid soundbar that will absolutely demolish your TV speakers for a few $100s. Premium Dolby Atmos models range from $800 to over $1,500, often including wireless subwoofer and rear speaker modules. An entry-level AV receiver from respected manufacturers like Denon, Yamaha, or Sony runs $400–500. A competent 5.1 speaker package adds another $500–800. Yes, the barrier to entry for receiver systems is definitely higher. But long-term value? That's where things get interesting. A soundbar is a closed ecosystem. What you purchase is what you get forever. If revolutionary audio formats emerge, or critical features become essential, your only option is complete replacement. In 5 years, that expensive soundbar could become a very sleek paperweight. An AV receiver is modular by design, engineered to evolve with your needs and budget. Start simple. 2.1 setup with front speakers and subwoofer. Next year, add that crucial center channel for crystal clear dialogue. Year 3, incorporate surround speakers. Want Dolby Atmos? Simply add height speakers. Front speakers feeling weak? Upgrade just those, move the originals to rear duty. Mix and match components from different manufacturers to build a system perfectly tuned to your ears and financial constraints, spreading costs over time. That receiver you buy today could anchor your system for the next decade. Winner, the AV receiver. Higher upfront investment, but its modular growth potential delivers superior long-term value. The living room reality, aesthetics versus performance. Your sound system must actually live in your space, and for many people, this becomes the final decision factor. A soundbar is sleek, minimalist, and designed to disappear seamlessly into modern decor. It sits elegantly beneath your display, drawing zero attention to itself. For smaller rooms, apartments, or family spaces where clean aesthetics reign supreme, the soundbar is the obvious choice. A receiver system demands real estate. No getting around it. You need dedicated space for the receiver itself, plus strategic placement for 5 or more speakers throughout your room. In cramped quarters, this becomes problematic. But in larger open-concept living areas, a soundbar simulated surround can get completely lost, sounding thin and unconvincing. A receiver system thrives in medium to large rooms where speakers have breathing room to create truly massive, enveloping sound fields. This transcends performance. It's about lifestyle compatibility. Apartment living with paper-thin walls? That powerful subwoofer might not endear you to neighbors, kids or pets. Speaker wires become tempting chew toys. You must honestly assess your space. Is this a dedicated theater room or a multi-purpose living area that's simultaneously a dining room and a playroom? Winner. Context-dependent tie. Soundbar wins for compact spaces and clean design. AV receiver dominates larger dedicated spaces where performance takes priority. The verdict, which tool for your job? Stop asking which one is better. Start asking which one is the right tool for your specific situation. Who really needs a soundbar? The person prioritizing simplicity and style above all else. The apartment dweller with a smaller living room who wants a massive, immediate, painless upgrade from terrible TV speakers. For casual movie nights, Netflix streaming, or gaming in normal-sized rooms, a quality modern soundbar is an excellent, perfectly valid choice that delivers genuine satisfaction. Who truly needs a receiver? The movie lover, the serious gamer, the music fanatic. The person who doesn't just want to hear the movie, they want to feel it coursing through their body. It's for the enthusiast who wants to build a system that grows and evolves over a decade, delivering raw power, pinpoint accuracy, and that truly immersive sound experience you simply cannot fake with clever processing tricks. If you have the space and crave the authentic experience, the AV receiver remains the undisputed king. This decision hinges on your space, your budget, and what matters most to your personal audio journey. There's no universal right answer, only the right answer for you. Here's what I want you to do. Drop into the comments and tell me 3 crucial things: your approximate room size, your primary use case, movies, music, or gaming, and your realistic budget range. I read and respond to as many comments as possible, and I'll give you my honest, personalized recommendation. Let's figure this out together, because better sound truly means better experiences, and you deserve to get this decision right the first time.